Hi guys, welcome back. Nick Reeves here, and this is a build of the first S800. It's an FPV EPP wing. Now, in the last video, I was gluing in the carbon spars into the wings. They're still gluing. I thought I'd start having a look at the fuselage, central fuselage piece. See if there's anything I can do on here while that glue's drying. I thought I'd have a look at doing the motor mount area. Now, the instructions just say glue it on, and it shows you which way up it's all got to be glued on, which is fine. But it doesn't really say how to glue it on. So again, I'm going to use V6000 to glue it on. Now you've got a wooden support base, whatever you want to call it, that goes on there. There's a tongue that goes into the piece of, no, it's let in to the front of the foam, and then you've got a carbon fibre plate which is glued to the top of it. Now, what the manual's saying is to screw the motor to the carbon fibre plate and then glue the plate on. Now, two things with that. One, it means you've got to break it off if you need to change the motor. Two, one thing I've read up a lot on these S800s is the noise is greatly reduced if you use their standoff kit, which you can buy, which I've bought. Again, I'll put links at the bottom to these. So the standoff kit, it just stands it off just a little bit. Okay, I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. They're just standoffs there, and then you've got a cross mount which will screw on. Let's see if I can get this, hold this right. It will screw on like that and just stand it off from there. So that I can leave off until I've got the plate glued on. So this is all a bit of a learning curve for me. What I might end up doing is actually gluing it on, taping it in place so it's gone off, and just see what it's like. I can't see any reason why it won't work at all. If anything, I think it's going to be pretty strong compared to a lot of motor mounts that I've seen. So I'll crack on and get that glued on. Yeah, I'll get that glued on, gluing up, and see what else I can get on with. Yeah, it's got to go that way up. Might put a touch of super glue in there first. A little spot of super glue just to hold the wood parts together. Give that a spray with kicker. I'm actually waiting for the postman to arrive with some parts to carry on with some projects. It sounds like he's just arrived now in his van. So yeah, that's the I don't glue myself to it. That's the wooden parts there all glued up. That's not even, I'm looking at that, this ply, it's not even 2mm thick. It might be if it was damp and expanded, but I don't think it's 2mm. But it's worked for other people, so there's no reason why it shouldn't work for me. Yeah, so I'll get that glued on. So, excuse me, that's the motor mount area gluing up. I've got some tape round it to hold it all in place. It's quite surprising actually how much weight just that little bit adds. I didn't really expect it to add too much weight. I mean, obviously there's a bit of tape on there, but that's not going to weigh much. So that's gluing up. The canopy, got some nice little carbon fibre grills on there which I've glued on. There's various other carbon fibre panels which are covers for the wings. I assume they sit on just like that and get screwed in. So that will cover the VTX and the receiver when they go in. What else have we got? There's a cover for the. See, I think the ESC. Yeah, the ESC is meant to sit underneath here. I haven't got the ESCs yet for this or for these, so I might have to have a read around and see what people are using. See what works. See what fits in that hole. I have seen people put the ESCs up on top at the back to get airflow, keep them cool. But we're not going to run any sort of hot setup on this. It's just a bog standard 3S 2200 milliamp battery that's going into it. The motors are 2212s, 22 kV. So again, they might be a bit over the top. If I can't get CG with them, I'll see what other motors we can use. As I said, we're not looking to build a rocket ship with these. These are just going to be basically FPV cruisers, something we can fly around together, FPV wise, and form mate on each other. I keep on saying too, I've got a second one in its box. I'll be doing exactly the same to that one. But I want to do one first and get my head around that. Maybe even get it flown. Because this will be the first time that we're using, or I'm using, a flight controller. So I've got in there a little omnibus F4 controller. Again, this is something else I need to read up on, research, find out how to do it. That'll hopefully just sit in the bottom. What else? It comes with this board. I think it's just a power distribution board though, so I'm not even going to worry about opening the bag on that. There's other things that I've looked at as well. The push rods, I might well change, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's not something that's it's not something I'm overly worried about. A lot of people stiffen everything up and make it really stiff and solid and this, that and the other. I want to see what it's like as stock. It's totally standard. Following the instructions as best I can. It's someone somewhere has spent a lot of time designing it and trying to get it to work, and obviously it does work. But there's also a lot of people that think they know better and want to change it to their own ways and whatnot, so they change things and then say that that's the best way to do it. So I'm going to try and keep this as stock as possible, for my own benefit more than anything. Obviously these airframes are really cheap. So I think like 30 quid from Banggood. It's not an expensive aeroplane by any means. So worst case scenario is I buy another one. No, if this one doesn't work or I crash it to bits, and yeah, I just go and get another one. Take all the gear out of this and put it into that one. So yeah, it's going to come together. And unfortunately now though, I'm waiting on glue to dry. There's not much more I can do, to be honest. I don't want to start on the other one until I've got this one done. I'm also waiting on glue drying on the Fun Fighter as well. There's a link up here to the Fun Fighter build. Yeah, that's about it. So in the next video, hopefully, I'll have everything that I need, which is mainly the big long pins, to start getting wings glued on. Something like that, with all the spars and everything in it. And after that, once that's all dried and gone off, we'll see about getting all the hardware put into it. But for now, I shall bid you farewell. Please check out all the links at the bottom to everything I've been talking about. We've also got the Facebook group, Instagram, Twitter that I'm all on now. There's not many members on there yet, but please give us a like, a follow, or subscribe. Subscribe to this channel just down here at the bottom here somewhere. Click on the bell, it'll tell you when there's a new video posted. Any thoughts, comments, feedback? Comments at the bottom. It's all much appreciated. I'll try and answer them as quickly as possible. Yeah, from me here, until next time, I'll catch you again soon.